Hi everybody, I'm Claire Sawyers, the founder of Hunter. Our app helps everybody make every day an adventure. Wait, this isn't one of those startup pitches. I'm not trying to sell you something. Our product is actually really terrible. Those of you that know me know that I work at Blue Chili. I work in the product team and we've built over 40 startups in the last 3 years. So you think I would know better? Let me tell you how it got this bad. So when it came to building my own startup, I had actually critiqued over 1,000 startup pitches. And when it came to building my own, I just heard my own words of advice echoing around in my head, like startup tropes. Execution is everything. You've got to get it wrong to get it right. So I felt a little bit like an imposter. What kind of expert would I be if my product was wrong? If my business failed? Again, this is my second startup. So in order to make progress and move forward, I had to make a very deliberate decision. I had to put expert Claire aside, and I had to find a way to diffuse the situation, otherwise we weren't going to get anything done. So the approach that I took was, every idea I have is wrong until proven right. Every idea I have is guilty until proven innocent. This was a big departure for me after being the expert advisor and knowing everything. Over the last year, we've spun up a fair bit of data about how this approach has played out, and I wanted to share some of my insights with you. The first is, we shipped often and really quickly. The first version of the app we built in a month, and then we iterated every 2 weeks after that. So that was really hard for a team who's used to building really good products. We just pushed it out there and let the market call out what wasn't right. The second was it fundamentally changed when seeking and receiving feedback. If you're thinking you're going to get it right all the time, it meant, sorry, I've practiced this so many times, me being an expert. Now I get happy in the room. All right, we tried some crazy things. So we prototyped and put designs in front of people. We used some really novel concepts like a FOMO meter and Tinder swiping. Possibly because it was so silly, people were really open with their feedback, and that powered the next round of learnings. Nothing was sacred, so we changed the business name 3 times in a year, and through that we were able to pick the right brand to fit the product that we ended up with. As a time-poor founder, the tendency is to want to outsource everything and get the job done, but I actually stayed in the details, whether it was data migrations or curating content, so that I could see what was wrong and tweak it from there. My first startup that I did a 2-year business plan, and I pitched to investors and thought they knew everything. This time round, given I was wrong, there was no point planning that far ahead, so it was just post-its, and we reassessed it every month. If startup life or running a business is like a roller coaster, knowing that you were wrong was the ultimate in expectation management. I got it right, I was wrong. Now what can we do to get it better? It was a total mindset shift. So if it takes 21 days to create a habit, then a year of constant experimentation really flowed through personally and to the team. And now it informs every decision that we make. We had to keep focused on something. Starting a business can't just be a matter of getting it wrong or right. So I kept a vision statement on the wall, and I constantly reflected on that. The how we got there changed, but yeah, we changed it. So where did it end up? Despite how well I'm doing this talk, on Friday I actually finished up my full-time job, and now I'm going from working on startups to working on my own startup. So I'd like to do that introduction again. I'm Claire Sawyers, the founder and CEO of GuideApp, and the product is getting better and better. Please give me feedback so we can help improve it. Hey! Obviously, you might have picked, it's not my natural setting to talk about myself, and this whole talk's been about myself, but I couldn't have done it without the help of the Blue Chili team and everyone's honest feedback. So I challenge you today. What could you create if you gave yourself permission to be wrong and took a very deliberate, tactical approach to be wrong until proven right?